It's senior day here at Colorado State, and it's also the final game of the year. We sit at 6-5. A win, I think, will get us into a pretty solid bowl game. But the biggest thing right now is this rivalry against Air Force. I'll tell you again, to the equipment manager Jason that sent me all of the Air Force gear for the Air Force rebuild, I want you to know Air Force will be a rebuild in College Football 26, guys. But right now, the main rebuild, what we care about, is Colorado State. And we got to win this game, not just to maybe make a bowl game, but we also have 2 4-stars on visits in those stands right now in that sea of green. So we want to show out for them. One of the ways that we've done it is I've been very specific about the new formation we added for today's game. Again, we're doing a new set every single game until we have a really customized playbook that really feels like our own. Today, I wanted to add something that is not this basic, oh, rah, we want to run the ball down your throat stuff that we've been doing, but I want to go the exact opposite way. I want to go with the wide receiver trio. 5 wide receiver trio here, going empty. This is our first empty set, but it is also going to be a set that we could run the ball out of, okay? Justin Marshall here. We got the motion inverted veer action, and that is a failure. That is what that is. That is a failure right there. We might consider, let's put in Taj Bullock in that formation, and we'll come back to him later, but I think Taj Bullock, after last game's clutch performance, stepping in and winning against a ranked team, down 2 possessions, he orchestrated the comeback himself. I think he deserves at least some snaps today in this final game. He'll probably see him earlier than expected, because here, on 3rd and 13, I think we get Bullock into the game. I'm not afraid to run a little 2-quarterback set here, and I think we got the vertical action here with Marshall. We got Winfield on an option route. I don't like any of that. I just don't, dude. None of that was open, and that is a quick 3-and-out, man. So much for, hey, we got recruits here, big game, rivalry, all this stuff. Oh, not this guy. Is that Cade Harris? That's who that is, right? Guys, Cade Harris is a monster. So is Peyton Zadroik, all right? I can confirm those 2 guys are monsters during my time playing as Air Force last year. And they come out in the power I to start off. Now, Harris is a fantastic athlete, can do it all. Can also really catch the ball well, so we need to be mindful of the play action. Good stop there, but we got to shut him down. He is going to be our priority. We're going to run the 5-2 a lot today. Really big set. We're going to press up. We don't want to press up on the trip side, though. Jarmulowicz needs to come down. I can't fall for the run. I have to be ready for play action at all times if I'm playing that deep third. And let's also make sure that our read keys are set the way we want it. We want to play the RPO really hard. We want to play the quarterback on the option really hard. But if he is running with it, then we want to play the pitch, and we want to intercept a pitch and return it for a touchdown today. I don't know if we will. We will surely try. This is all slants. That is a coverage sack, and we will get this football back. Okay, take 2 with the offense, guys. Let's not lose 12 yards on the drive. I'm going to keep this with Antweet, even though it's a little deeper. I think this is a real shot for a good return, and man, I cut it right back into an unblocked gunner there. All right, ace overload, halfback stretch. We got 2 big left tackles in the game here on that left-hand side, and cutting it up might just be beautiful here. And it is. Justin Marshall getting us going with 9 early. And let's stick in this set then. Let's go halfback smash. Let's get a little motion action here. Zadroik in the middle scares me, but we will see if he's able to win that matchup. I'm bouncing that out. I'm sorry, you're going to give me that much space. We're going to run with it to the outside, all the way to the sideline. Good job on them stringing it out, but we'll take that first. Now, a lineman is shaken up on that play, so let's spread him back out to trips, not lock ourselves into a run. And I like the off tackle here. We've got to be willing to cut it up. We will. Zadroik is going to be there. On 2nd and long, I think we got to go to the air. We have not gone to the air. Well, we have, but we failed. The deep comeback to Winfield is beautiful here, dude. Let me just double-check the matchup. I love it. If we throw with anticipation, if he doesn't get the help he deserves, and Zadroik won his matchup on that left guard, dude. He's a monster. We need to be doubling him every single time. We're going to double him on this play explicitly. Winfield, if he gets man coverage on the backside, can win this curl route. He does. Winfield, this is his play, dude. He's just so reliable on a basic 10-yard curl against man-to-man. Armani Winfield, the speedster transfer from Baylor. And let's stick in the air here. Let's look at the quick check down to Rocky Beers. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Rocky has been quiet the past couple games, guys. And I don't like that. I want him to continue to have a role. I feel like he's a good security blanket for Braden Fowler and Nicolosi here. They have 4 bodies on 3 over there, which means that this run is barbecue sauce, man. This is 5 yards on a silver platter, unless I suck, and then we get 3. That's okay. That's okay. Second and long here. The safety action is weird. If we have good matchups, we might be able... Dude, Winfield, I think we go 4 verts, guys. I think we go play action 4 verts. I think we have to double team Zadroik. I know that might give us an instant sack, but we have to double team the guy. Winfield, oh, golly, man. They get home anyways, and, dude, we shouldn't have gone play action. We should have just stayed in the pocket and really trusted ourselves to make that deep throw. They're showing us single mug man coverage. We don't have anything to check out of this. We're going to go PA curl flap, but we need to cancel it because play action is not going to work here. It's going to post on the backside. Let's get Antwi on a 12-yard curl route. And if you show us man coverage, we throw with anticipation on curl routes, man. Welcome to Curl Route City. Population, all 20 or 30 people that are watching this live right now. So welcome to town. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. But let's get this ball outside a little bit. A little stretch action. Good block, dude. That was just what we needed to just nudge that linebacker enough for Marshall to find the edge. Justin Marshall, 6 carries, 16 yards. That yards per carry stat isn't going to look great, but neither is this kick-out block. I feel like the wide trap, they never kick out properly. But we'll have a 3rd and reasonable. Again, Zadroik, dude, looks like Aaron Donald out there. Just running around and causing chaos. I actually don't think that was Zadroik on that play. But I'm going to give him the credit for everything good that the defensive line does. In fact, that was Zadroik right there. Great job breaking that up, buddy. But okay, seriously though, 4th and 2, what the heck do you do? I think we can pick this up with a good run. They're showing press man coverage though, dude. If we could win that matchup, we could really do some damage. I think we have to go with the stretch concept here. Let's see how they follow Antwi on the motion. They follow him every step of the way, so we don't need that. We just need 2 yards. Just need 2 yards. 1. Golly, guys. It's the problem with the limited defense right now, guys. I'll be honest. We have a limited defense that we can choose from, or a limited offense, I'm sorry. Limited amount of plays. I would have just loved an inside zone. I think we could have picked up 2 yards if we just ran a regular inside zone play, and we don't have the plays for that right now. But after 1, we got a bit of a defensive battle early. 2.4 yards per play and negative 0.8 yards per play. That's okay. They're going gun doubles, though. First shotgun play of the game for them. We're going to go with the cover 3 match. So I got a lot of ground to cover here on the hook to curl on the right. And, of course, they would run the touch pass there, dude. All right, Power O strong on 3rd and 9. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to stick in my sub package here. I'm going to blitz Ellis. And I'm going to bring down Jarmolowicz. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They are willing to run halfback power on 3rd and 9. Oh, my goodness. All right, we'll respect their personnel from now on. You're not going to catch me doing that again. That's how I mess with people online is, like, if they come out in the dime, I just bring 3 tight ends on the field. But they do it to us, and fight for that. We got the ball back. Jacob Ellis, the linebacker, running with him every step of the way. And we have a shot to strike first. Still, somehow, after all that. And let's see if Justin Marshall can help here. Oh, that's Jalen Dupree. I like it. Good cut. Let's go for a momentum play here, guys. Let's get Taj Bullock in the game. Let's get a jailbreak screen in. Maher has the motion and a lot of blocking help. They're showing man alignment, so this actually probably is not a very good play for right now. But... oh, it's a very bad play for right now. But I'm going to keep Bullock in the game. I'm going to keep him in the game here for an RPO screen QB draw. No. Look at how wide their safeties are. Rocky Beers on a seam route might just change lives here. He might. He might change lives here. Oh, he got bumped. And there's safety help. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. 4th and 13 in no man's land. We gotta punt this football. Golly. Can't tell where out of bounds is now. It's not giving me that vibration that it once did. I'm hoping that... Oh, that went out way too shallow. Oh, what a bad punt, guys. I used to get a lot of help when the controller was vibrating, and I don't know where the vibration went. It used to be very, very easy to figure out exactly where to put it. But right now, we're in a sub package, so we are a little bit too small for their style of play. As you could tell from our lack of ability to tackle. Gun split. Again, we got to match personnel. I don't know what I'm doing not matching personnel. They're going gun split here. We'll go cover 3. Again, this is going to be a tough day for free safety because Jarmolowicz is going to play in the box all day long. I am going to have to user him myself to ensure that we don't get beat deep, especially right now. Vincent now has the deep third. I have to be ready for play action. It's not. And I'm sorry, dude. This offense so far has been horrible. Cade Harris has struggled. We have stopped the run. They have refused to pass. And the only reason why this game is close is because our offense has been equally horrible so far. So let's change that. You don't mind if I change that really quick? Why don't we... Let's go with the jet sweep to the wide side in the I form. Antwi's got burners. I'm going to trust him here in this 3-3 stack to just get outside. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, that actually was the droid that pushed him down second. So I'm not going to give anybody else false credit. But, okay, 2nd and long. The run game is out of the window. So let's go with a little bit of 4 verts action here. See if we can space him. Oh, he's unblocked on the right. Our left guard is shaken up again. Alex Foster continues to be an injury risk. Let's go with the high-low concept here with Antwi. I like this. We need help with Zadroik. He's going to win his matchup. He won the matchup, dude. I'm forced to throw a crappy check down because Peyton Zadroik continues to terrorize our offensive line, dude. He has been a big bully today. And unless we do something about that... Oh, Cade Harris returning a punt is scary. As somebody that has returned a few punts for touchdowns with Cade Harris, that went better than it could have. Pistol empty wide tight, Kyle Kelly special. Something tells me a QB blast is coming here. Wow, who would have thought? Okay, Josh Johnson. What a coincidental name. That's really cool. Wasn't there a Josh Johnson that played for like 20 years and 30 teams? Like that guy was everywhere. But 2-minute warnings incoming. Another 3rd down. I apologize if this final game of the year has been a bit of a snooze fest for you. I didn't realize that it was going to be this hard to just move the ball against this team. Another touch pass, dude. And a 4th down. I'll take a timeout. I want to have as much time as possible to get some points. And I really don't want to go to half tied up at 0, right? Like that's not what we want. So let's see if I get a little help on the outside here. I didn't fair catch that. I didn't touch that. Why in the world are they allowed to call a fair catch for me? Why is the computer calling a fair catch? That is something that I reserve the right to do, guys. That I don't like. Man, but we got to go play action here. They're showing too much pressure off the edge. We might have to check this down to Marshall very quickly. I love his route on this. Oh, the hard flat. I had an easy 10-yard out open wide behind him that I missed. I did not expect the hard flat. Let's double Zadroik here intentionally. We're going to go stick a nod, try and push them vertically here, see what they give us. That's okay. That's okay. We'll take the yardage, man. Oh, and what a cut by Maher. Get to the outside. Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, 50 passing yards. We're almost halfway through the game, and he's got 50 yards. And frankly, that's probably been a strong suit of the game today. Quick slant. Got to have that. Antwi does not. Let's call the trap. We'll run it if we love it. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't like this. I love it. Look at that kick out. Oh my gosh, guys. Whatever happened to kickouts? Why are you not getting there, left guard? Isn't that the same left guard that was injured, though? So actually, Max, you eat your own words, buddy. That's why, because he's running on a broken ankle right now. But that's okay. 3rd and 14. I want Taj Bullock back in this game. He's really had a nothing burger so far, but we're going to try a little mesh concept over the middle, get some verticality going. Maher's got space. Throw with some lead. He comes down with it. Oh my goodness, Tommy Maher had some all-time catches last week and has another one right there. And with man coverage, I like Maher on a corner route. He's playing inside leverage. If it's man, it is Maher. Can you get 2? He can. Tommy Maher and Taj Bullock, the connection is strong. Will it be strong enough to be the starters next year? I don't know yet, but it's possible. I don't want to rule that out, guys. I don't want to rule out Taj Bullock's strength so far. Justin Marshall one-on-one with a linebacker. You're not stopping him. Taj Bullock, 4 straight completions on that drive. The backup quarterback coming in what we're going to call the Bullock set, man. That is Taj's set, that 5 wide receiver trio, okay? He's a better runner than Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, so I like him with those RPO QB draw plays. I like him with the power read play with Justin Marshall. And what's cool, too, about that formation is it screams pass. It screams pass, and then you come out and you run something as powerful as a power read with a running back. You're not doing this wide receiver power read. You're doing it with Justin Marshall. So that formation's interesting. I think that needs to be Taj Bullock's formation. For the rest, well, I guess for the rest of this season, which is this game, but maybe next year. I haven't looked, guys, admittedly, what our transfer situation is going to look like as far as if they're both actually going to be coming back or not. I would be a little bit nervous knowing that they're both juniors entering their senior year, you know, high 70s, low 80s overall. Maybe one of them leaves. Maybe we don't even have a choice to make on who the starter is. I don't know. Maybe that's something we could check here in this video, actually. But Josh Johnson, oh my goodness, that's how you tear an ACL, man. I think that's going to be a holding. I think that's coming back here. It is. Need some water because I am talking way too much. But we'll take a 1st and 20. Let's go outside leverage with a little cover 1 man-to-man action. I want Ellis to be literally out of there. Okay. And then they throw it to him, of course, to the opposite side. But, hey, that's good pursuit. I want a timeout. I want a timeout here. 2nd and 16. If they get an incompletion on this down, then we can use the timeout and get this ball back. I don't think they will. I think they're going to run the football. What a juke. But I'm going to call a timeout again. 3rd and 10. If they pass it and get an incompletion, we will get the football back. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. I want to text 2-man. Watch him get pressure on the left here. I'm going to try and distract the center. It's a pure handoff. Great hurdle attempt. Valiant effort. It's not going to work. Cade Harris has been shut down today so far. First half. Why are you punting it, guys? You could have let the clock run out. This might end up being a horrible mistake for them, especially with Kojo Antui's speed and lateral ability to the wrong team, but that's okay. First half in the books. 7-0 game. They cannot move the football. So let's run the ball this half, all right? I think if we score 1 more touchdown, it's a wrap. We have not been able to run the ball. That's -6 rushing yards. We have never struggled so much this year to run the football. Let's change that, man. Okay. Well, I hope y'all don't mind if we continue to just play some fantastic defense, because something about the CPU flexbone offense, man, it just doesn't work. And that's just my opinion. My opinion is that they cannot run the football on us. Even though Cade Harris is incredibly talented, even though they have really good plays, I just don't think that this Maryland I is going to do a thing on us. I'm willing to say that. And I don't know. Maybe it's still the lead blocking isn't as good as you'd like in this game. It's a lot better than last year. I don't know if it's as good as you'd like. Maybe it's the pulling guards. Maybe it's just hard to run the football. Maybe it's just you don't have any chunk plays like that until just now. And maybe it's actually not too bad. And maybe I'm just totally jinxing myself. That might be what's about to happen right here. But for now, power I, again, bring down this safety here. There's the play action. We've been waiting all day for it. Luckily, there was no deep post, because if there was, they might have scored. We're going to continue to do this, man. We're going to rush 5. We're going to go hard flats. We're going to spread out our linebackers. We're going to bring down the safety. And, oh, good tackle. Way to eat that for lunch. 3rd and 6 incoming, guys. If you go flexbone tight, we press up. I want our corners to be setting the edge here. And let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Counterplay. QB counterplay. That is not going to work. And that's not good for them, man. Cade Harris, their star running back, shaken up on the play, and they have to punt. I'll tell you, we're not going to have good field position, but if we could string together an 8-play, 80-something yard drive, I think that we could put this game away. And it's going to have to be 85 because that is where this ball will lie. Let's get Jalen Dupree, our backup running back, in. Let's motion Isaac out. We're running stretch. I want him to get an advantage, the leverage on beating everybody to the outside so we could seal them off. Good job there, and Dupree will get 9. I really couldn't tell if we were going to have to bounce it out there or not. It ended up just kind of working out for us, but they're bringing down those safeties, so let's go with the play action here. Justin Marshall, quick, matchups-wise, Winfield on the deep post, dude. Let's get a deep over instead, and let's get a short cross by Antwi, just so Winfield has space to operate. If it's there, it's there. Oh, they run committed. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Okay. Hey, props to y'all, man. Good timed blitz there. But we're going with the trap play here, and let's see if we actually get a kick-out block this time. We do. We do. Welcome to first down land. Population, Justin Marshall, and his 1.5 yards per carry today. Obviously has really struggled, but man, that deep curl on the left side looks so good. Oh, and it is. It is, man. Winfield, Armani Winfield to be exact, continues to show us that that's his route, and nobody's going to ever change that. Now, we'll go with the PA cross here. The deep over to Warren is interesting. We'll see if these linebackers bite. They're bringing pressure. Warren needs to win this. It's a safety matchup. He comes down with it, and that is a great throw by Fowler Nicolosi there. So let's reward him for his great throw and get him out of the game and put in Taj Bullock here for a power read. Again, I think that this could be a really good play with Marshall and Bullock here. Yep. I made the wrong read, and Justin Marshall bailed me out for 2 yards. That's okay. We're not going to force Bullock to stay in this game. We got the RPO alert, but man, with no safety help, guys, you're just begging me to go for verts and to trust our talent. And I think we're going to do it. I think Antwi's got a step. Oh, and he gets popped in the air. Golly, man, that's really impressive coverage there. Fowler Nicolosi. He was 9 of 22 last week. He's 8 of 15 this week. He's really struggled. It's been unfortunate because it's right as Taj Bullock is really coming into his own as the backup. Oh my gosh, did you see that pancake? Did you see that pancake? Did you see that stiff arm? Oh my goodness, this is bully football, and we're to the 1. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at this left guard. Actually, I think we should watch it in full speed. I just think that this would be even better. Let's watch this in full speed. Let's watch this left guard right here. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's not even the right angle. This is, dude, his head hit the ground before his feet did. That's insane. It's a shame Justin Marshall was just an inch short there because that would have been an awesome touchdown. Instead, Dupree will have a chance to push it in here on the inside zone. He won't get it. It's okay, let's go I-form, run the toss play here, and really lean on Justin Marshall. I think he did the work here on that screen pass, well, besides the pancake. Actually, you know, if they're not in goal line, I think we go halfback dive. I think we run right at their star defensive lineman. Let's get Isaac over here. Let's see it. He's coming back, and that's perfect, dude. That's how you follow the lead blocker. If there's space for your fullback, there's space for Justin Marshall. That, I think, is going to put this game away, guys. I feel very confident that even if they score once off a lucky play. Also, let me just say, 10 play, 84 yards. What did I say? 10 play, 80-something? Did I say 8 play, 80-something? I mean, it's exactly what we needed, that drive right there. But as I was saying, we needed that because they may score one lucky touchdown. I may bite on the play action, and they may hit a 70-yard post. I don't think it happens twice. Mo Bamba is going. We have the momentum. They have been unable to move the ball at all. Let's see if we can keep up this strong defensive start, man. Straight to Josh Johnson on the QB power. And he's got 9 for 34. It hasn't been completely wasted, but it's probably not as strong as they wanted him to be. We got to be ready for the wide zone there. We eat that for dinner. And now with pistol empty trips, I think we go Tampa 2. I think we go Tampa 2 hard flats off coverage. Really mess with them. I got the mid read here, and I'm very excited to see what the heck they run. Okay. Coverage sack, dude. Coverage sack all the way. Andrew Lorick has another one today. 14-0 game. And I don't know about y'all, I'm on chew clock mode. I mean, I am going to chew this clock. We're going to see if Justin Marshall can finally have a successful running play just once. I'll see if I can return a punt just once, because that sucked. But actually, let's get somebody else in. Let's get somebody else in, guys. Let's get Dupree in this game. Marshall is a little bit worn down. I get it. He's had a long day today. You know, he has a long day every day. He's just a leader on this team. So we'll go with Dupree here. And I feel like he's been pretty effective when he does run the ball. Let's go by concept right now, because we're looking for really specific stuff. I do want an 0-1 trap with wing slot offset. I like this formation. I like it because of how good it is to pass out of as well, which is what we're going to do because I like this potential cover 3 look. Look at that. Look at that. Kojo Antwi getting us to a 3rd and inches. And let's chew those last 10 seconds, guys. 4th quarter. 4s are coming up. I'm not going to say yet that we're bowl bound, but I think we are getting close here, all right? As we enter the 4th quarter of our final regular season game of the year. Her hair is glitching out. Ohio State is still undefeated. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I do have family from Ohio. Let me just say, that was kind of like, hey, the winning is awesome, but also like, hey, it's cool that Ohio State's undefeated. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that. Hey, let's talk in, all right? 3rd and inches. Oh, you come out in goal line when we do that? You silly, silly team. You silly team. You know what we're going to do? We're going to keep Warren into block. Oh, can we keep these guys in the block? I want Rocky Beers on this backside drag. I want him on a backside drag. I think he's wide open. Rocky Beers, go ahead, man. I know he's struggled these past couple games, so I'm glad we were able to get him a busted coverage. The backside drag, and we have a dominant game today, guys. Is that 4 wins in a row? Were we 3-5, and now we're going 7-5? Or were we 2-5? I don't know if it's 4 wins in a row or 5. This is how you end a first season, guys. I mean, this right here is how you end a first season. I mean, this is just awesome. I'm having a blast. Good spin move, though. I'll respect that. The fans are excited, man, and they should be. It's a 21-0 game. They have barely crossed midfield. They've crossed midfield on a busted play once, and that's about it. So if you get a 9-yard scramble like that, that's fine. Let's go QB contain rush here because we are rushing 5. I'm going to play the whole middle of the field. Okay, that's my play to make. That's a good tackle. We'll happily give up 6 or 7 yard runs right now, guys, with where we are at in this game. It's just, what we can't give up is the 1-play touchdowns. And as long as we don't do that, I'm happy. And it doesn't look like we will. Okay, cover 1 hole again here. Let's pinch our linemen and move out our linebackers. I'm going to try and play the deep post over the middle just in case there is one. What a jump, but what an unnecessary one at that, because that ball goes incomplete. And let's route commit to the outside on both of those left receivers here. They'll probably scramble for a first down, but I'm going to help on the inside. That's exactly why we committed outside. We thought there was going to be riffraff in the middle of the field. That's not enough to jar it loose. I thought it was going to be, admittedly. So let's get some help on the left curl flat by Ellis. I'm going to try and play the outside on the, or the right curl flat by Ellis. I'm going to play outside on the left. Yep, that's mine. Thank you. I've been waiting for a chance to lurk, and we finally get one. Jarmolowicz has been hanging out all day to stop the run. He finally gets to get targeted. Their quarterback is injured. It's 21-0. Our backup running back is in the game. Fowler Nicolosi is feeling good. This is just all around a good game today, man. I'm very satisfied with this. I just am. There's nothing else to it, man. This is exactly the type of win that we needed to really just close this season with some momentum. Some real positive momentum. Are we going to have a bowl game? I think so. We'll definitely find out before this video ends if we will. Oh, that's a pick. That's a pick. That's a pick. That is a bad pick, man. I should have seen him playing the flat. He wasn't turning his hips at all on that comeback. I saw him out on that island, but he must have had help over the top or something because he was playing that comeback. That's on me. But as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself with an interception, I don't know. We might, we're going to find out if we get in a bowl game or not and what the bowl game is and who we're playing. And hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully it's another win opportunity. Hopefully it continues to build this program. But even if we go to a bowl game against a better team and just get smoked, hey, I'm okay with a 7-6 season, especially after how much of a struggle it was early in the season, man. That first game against Arizona, our defense looked like they did not exist. They looked like an optional form that you can fill out if you want, which means nobody's filling out that form. And now, here we are, 4th and 2, up 21-0 against a massive rival in the final game of the year. I mean, that's what we wanted, man. We're going to be prepared for the run here. I'll get beat off the play action. That's how you eat the fullback, Dylan Carson, for lunch. He's shaking up on the play. And we're going to see if they let us kneel it out, guys. All right, man. I'm really... What? Injury timeouts, guys? How are we getting injured on kneels? How are we getting injured on kneels? Let's make a request to EA, actually. Hey, go in there somewhere. I know this isn't how you build a game, but go in there and hard code it somewhere. Hey, you should not ever get injured on a QB kneel. Okay? Let's make that perfectly clear. I think that it's so unlikely that rounded down to the nearest 1/1,000,000%, I think that number is still 0. So that's kind of lame. I actually really don't like at all that that's a thing. I saw a clip of somebody trying to kneel it, and they got 3 straight injuries by their O-line, which is kind of funny. So, you know, I know that it happened. I didn't think it would happen to me. But that's okay. No time to complain, guys, because we are 7-5. Winning season secured in year number 1, potentially bowl bound. Let's go find out if we made a bowl, who we're playing, and how those 2 recruits that were on visits did. I'm so excited. Also, note to self, never let Justin Marshall get 18 carries on only 12, or 18 yards on only 12 carries, dude. He is way too good to be getting 1.5 yards per carry for a whole game. That's on me, all right? Okay, Ram Falcon Trophy is ours. Recruiting battle here for Cedric Hay, man. We have the world's tiniest advantage, but it looks like they are gaining on us slightly. I have no idea who's going to win this, but if we could get a 5-star corner, dude, that would be insane. At this point, there's nothing left to do but wait, so we will see if we can land that. Oregon getting involved here absolutely sucks. They have a better pipeline than us and everything, but maybe the visit this week, maybe since it's a blowout, since it's a rivalry game, will help. I think the visit will greatly help there, and that's it as far as elite players, man. We've kind of gone after all the ones that we can, so at this point, let's find gems. Let's go after gems. Then let's get gems. You know, Jason Gadosh is one of them in particular that I know we want to get. Eric Rotto, I don't care if BYU gets involved, man. When it comes to gems, we don't play around. That's kind of going to have to be my strategy now. I know I used to say, hey, I never fight for 3 stars. I might fight for 3-star gems, especially this late in the year when we're a smaller school and we can't really afford to scout. But long story short, while I was talking, this is his ideal pitch. Those are great grades. We're going to send that all day. Hopefully that will help keep our advantage against BYU. And with the remaining hours, let's do some scouting, man. Let's keep digging for gems. Hopefully we find somebody. Addison Clowney, can he be the one? He will not be. Greg Kernan, I would like a gem defensive lineman. We don't have many DNs on the board right now. That was the last of our hours. Dang it. That's okay. No gems found. Few people scouted. Got to be happy with that. Got a lot of things that we're going to see when we hit advance, okay? Did we win a 5-star prospect? 1 5-star prospect at Colorado State in year 1. That would be a total game changer. We want a lockdown corner. Did we get a couple 4-stars? We did get one. That was the running back that was on the visit. I want to see how that Oregon recruiting battle went, because Oregon made a lot more of an impact than us, but we did have a very successful visit, I hope. And despite that, dude, Oregon still is on top. I think Warren McCormack is going to go to Oregon, and it sucks to have to say that, dude. At this point, we're getting desperate. We might need to sway him. It is week 15, so I could show you some bonus recruiting. Yeah, what the heck? Let's show you guys some bonus recruiting. Let's do it. Let's do it. And oh my gosh, we're going to lose the 5-star, dude. We fought so hard for him. There's nothing left to do. Defensive tackle. Jeez. I'm going to upgrade coach skill really quick just because we have some. Do you think increasing the starting interest right here is going to make an impact on the defensive tackle? I think it's a little bit too late, but figured it was worth a shot because I really want to beat Oregon here. I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, I think starting interest is literally when the season starts. But you know what we got to do here? And I know it's nuts. I think if we're gonna beat Oregon, we need to unlock a better pitch. I think we need to sway. I want to find something with 2 green checks and that playing time. There it is. 2 green checks and that playing time, guys. That could be exactly what we need. We're going to sway that as hard as we can, and we're going to use the remaining 15 hours here because his soft sell really sucks. I'm hoping that sway works. If it does, I actually think we will have a shot there. But otherwise, let's get Trent Jones up to 50 hours. Now that he's been around, there's another school going after them. I think these guys are starting to find our gems, as we are as well. So we will need to be smart about that. And we got room for 9. Those guys we scouted with no offers, like, we can probably just leave them on the board for now. Let's see if we can find more offensive line help. I'll take any position now that they've fixed position changes. I feel like that's a very big plus. I don't know if there's many without offers at this point, which sucks. So if there's any other centers without offers, we may just have to get a bunch of centers and convert them. I feel like there's always extra centers for some reason in this game. Mike linebackers are interesting as well. I know we found 1 gem, but I like my outside linebackers to be converted Mikes. I want them to be good in pass coverage. I want them to be fast and athletic. You know, I don't need them to be old school outside linebackers. Definitely not 3-4 TJ Watt type outside linebackers. I want speed on my team. Tavares Bridge is not that. Lionel Yeast, man. I would love to have some yeast here, and we do. Let's make a sandwich, man. Okay, all in on Lionel. And with 30 hours left, we can scout one more guy. Gene Barnes. Oh, and he's another gem. Okay, Lionel, I'm sorry. We're going to have to go split skis here because we have 2 gems that we just found, guys. We'll give him the offers. We'll give him the 25. I'm hoping that... Oh, wait. I didn't give him an offer. Okay. Did I give Lionel an offer? Mr. Yeast? Did I give the Yeasty an offer? I did. The Yeasty boy. Okay, well, this guy doesn't need 10 hours. I don't know why I left that on him. So now we can go 25 for Gene Barnes. Heck, let's go 30. Let's go 30, Gene. Let's go 30. All right, I'm not even going to comment about the gender ambiguity of that name because, hey, Gene, look, if you're a gem, you're a gem, and there is nothing. Your name could be Marissa. That's fine. Also, Max is also like a gender ambiguous name too. Let me just say. So I'll raise my hand for that. I had a relative named Maxine, so like I know where Max stands in this. Also, I just totally distracted myself, but we lost the 5-star, guys. We lost the 5-star in that recruiting battle. That sucks. Conference championships doesn't look to be us. That's okay. I know there's some conference realignment stuff that we're gonna have to do here next offseason, which I'm excited for. But for now, I just want to see who are we playing in our bowl game. Caden Salter, the Colorado QB, will win the Heisman. And we get Baylor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Okay, Antoine Winfield will get his revenge tour against his former school, our leading receiver, and we get a chance for another ranked win. I'm excited for that, man. I will see you guys when we play Baylor. That is awesome. I'm so pumped up. I'll see you then. Peace out.